Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a nightclub for all of your city building needs. In this tutorial, I will show you how to make the entire nightclub inside and out. If you have any suggestions on what I should make next, please leave a comment down below. I would love to see what you guys would like to see. Shout out to everybody that suggested this build. This is the amount of space required to make the nightclub. And here are all of the materials that we will use throughout this build. Begin by placing 6 smooth quartz blocks on top of each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Extend to the right by 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Extend down to the ground. And then extend backwards by 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We then want to extend down to the ground. And then extend all the way across the back of the build. Join all the way forwards to this corner. And then extend and join this corner down to the ground. Moving back to the front of the build, we are going to leave a gap of 2 right of where we very first started. 1, 2. And then place a smooth quartz block. Leave another gap of 2. 1, 2. Place a smooth quartz block. Leave a gap of 3. 1, 2, 3. Place a smooth quartz block. We can then extend all of these all the way up to the horizontal row of smooth quartz above us. We are then going to remove all of the grass in between the rows of quartz. The smaller rows we want to fill in with black concrete and the larger rows with red wool. We then want to fill most of this in with tinted glass. So on top of all of the areas where we have the black concrete, simply fill those spaces in with tinted glass. However, it's a little bit more complicated for the entrance. We are going to place 1, 2, 3 tinted glass here. Extend across to the left. We are then going to place 2 black stained glass pane here, and then we are going to fill this above section in with tinted glass, just like so. Then we are going to place a row of smooth quartz block that extends from here all the way over to here, and then we are going to add another row of smooth quartz that is just 1 row shorter on either side. Just like this. Next, we are going to extend this smooth quartz block backwards by 2 rows. 1, 2. We then want to leave a gap of 2, extending right. 1, 2. And then place a smooth quartz block. We then want to leave a gap of 3, extending back. 1, 2, 3. And then place a smooth quartz. And then once again, 1, 2, 3. Smooth quartz. We then want to leave a gap of 2, extending inwards. Place a smooth quartz block like this, and then we can extend and connect back to the back of the build. We can extend these smooth quartz blocks upwards so that they connect to the horizontal row of smooth quartz that we placed earlier. We want to dig in between all of our smooth quartz blocks and place black concrete in the empty space. We then want to extend our smooth quartz blocks up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are then going to place tinted glass in between all of these. We are going to fill the entire back of the build in using smooth quartz. On this side of the build, we will begin by placing a smooth quartz block here, and then 3 tinted glass to the right. 1, 2, 3. Then place 2 smooth quartz block, 1, 2. Extend outwards by 2, 1, 2. And then right by 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then in 2, and then connect back. We are then going to extend the inward smooth quartz blocks up to reach the horizontal row of smooth quartz above. We will then fill this area at the back in using tinted glass. And I have just noticed that we didn't place black concrete underneath the glass, but that's okay, we can fix that now. And then, for this section, we are going to place an additional 1, 2, 3 smooth quartz blocks on top of every single one of these, followed by a row of smooth quartz slabs, just like this, and then we will fill this little area in here with smooth quartz block, like so. Next, we are going to remove all of the grass inside of the build and replace it with red wool. Next, we are going to fill the top of this area in using smooth quartz slab. The main roof is kind of interesting. We are going to place a smooth quartz block on each one of the 4 corners of the main roof, and then we will place a layer of smooth quartz block that sits above the empty space of the roof, just connecting each one of the 4 corners together diagonally. We will then place a layer of smooth quartz slab connecting each one of the 4 corners together. However, on the front of the build, we will extend the smooth quartz slab an additional row forwards, just like this. Next, I'm going to remove all of the remaining grass and white concrete around the club. And replace it with smooth stone. Next, we are going to place a brown glazed terracotta here in this position with an oak leaf on top. We are then going to place red carpet starting from here, extending all the way over to the left in front of this window. We will place a chain here, birch fence here, leave a gap, and then we will place birch fence and chains extending all the way over to the right like this, connecting together back to the club. Next, we are going to place a row of 8 black concrete on the front left hand corner of the build. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then next to this, a row of purple concrete. And then next to this, a row of black concrete. This is going to form a sign, which we need banners for. Throw down the loom, open it up, place a purple banner in there with some white dye. The first letter we've got to make is C. So we will apply the pale Dexter pattern, followed by the chief pattern, followed by the base pattern. C. Next is L. Fresh banner, pale Dexter, base. That is L. Next we will make U. That is the pale Dexter pattern, pale sinister, and then base. And lastly, the letter B. Pale Dexter, pale sinister, chief, fess, base. Once we have each one of our letters, if we start from the top middle, we can place C, L, U, B underneath each other. With the outside of the build complete, we can now head inside and work on the interior. Now, it is a little bit dark in here, so just for the purposes of the tutorial, we will turn the lights on. First of all, we are going to add a layer of grey concrete to the ceiling. Next, we are going to place a series of blocks along this back wall, starting with deep slate diamond ore, and then a black concrete, deep slate redstone ore, black concrete, deep slate emerald ore, black concrete, and then 3 grey concrete, 1, 2, 3, a black concrete, deep slate gold ore, and then black concrete. We will then extend each one of these blocks all the way up to the ceiling. Over in this corner, we are going to remove a row of 3 red wool, and then the dirt underneath it. We then want to replace all of this with sea lanterns and place purple banners on top of the sea lanterns. Sideways, polished black stone stairs on the left and right side, preferably facing the right way, with a regular stair in the middle. Leave a gap of 1 and then place 2 rows of polished black stone slabs in front of this. Then, leave a gap of 1 from the end of this table and place 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 light grey concrete, which we then want to extend to this back wall. We then want to place 2 smooth quartz stairs here along the side of the stage. Next, we will place a note block here, and a sideways facing blast furnace to the left of it, a smooth stone left of that, another blast furnace, and then a note block. We will place a note block on top of each note block, and a redstone repeater on top of one of the furnaces and a comparator on the other. We will light the comparator, and if you like you can shift around the repeater. We will then place a polished blackstone button on the middle here, and in front of the smooth stone an item frame with any music disc in there. I like the green as it kind of contrasts with the purpley red. We are going to add item frames in front of the note blocks with black concretes in the item frames. And then above and behind this, we are going to stack 2 rows of black concrete spanning the width of the stage, and we will place 1 by 2 paintings in front of the black concrete. So it doesn't really matter what order and what paintings come out. I'm quite happy to have any of these. Next, leaving a gap of 2 in front of the stage, 1, 2, we are then going to remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of red wool. This is going to be the same shape as the stage. We are effectively removing a square from the ground, which we then want to dig down another row and then fill the base of it in with sea lanterns. And then we are going to use a mixture of red and orange and yellow and light blue and magenta stained glass to form a dance floor. So I'm kind of just doing this. Oh, and also green as well. I'm kind of just randomizing this a little bit, but I kind of want it to look cool, so maybe we'll place a little bit of yellow here as well, or maybe a little bit of blue. There we go. I think that that's pretty interesting looking. Just add some random colors, kind of like this, and it should hopefully turn out rather well. Next, we are going to place black concrete extending from this center row of smooth quartz, leading all the way out and level with the smooth quartz walls. Then we are going to add a row of smooth quartz block, just connecting the front and the back of the club together, just across the top of that outer row of black concrete. We then want to add 2 smooth quartz stairs here and here, with polished black stone wall in between them and purple carpet on top of the wall. So here in this alcove and here as well, stairs, stairs, wall, and then carpet on top. We are then going to add a chain here and here with a lantern underneath this chain and a lantern underneath this chain. I like to use both of the lanterns. I think that it kind of adds a nice variety. Next, we will turn our attention to the opposite side of the club. First of all, we will place a row of black concrete all the way around the edge of this empty space in the wall. Then, we will add a layer of sea lanterns to the back wall of this empty space. Then, we will place a row of magenta stained glass from the floor to the ceiling here on the left, leave a gap, then do the same with light blue glass, leave a gap, and then do the same with orange glass. We are then going to place black concrete in between them, just like this, and then we will place a row of smooth quartz slab here across the bottom, place black concrete on top of the slab like this, and then we can actually remove just underneath this and just underneath this, extend the black concrete down into the ground and place sea lanterns underneath this glass. We then want to remove the dirt here and place sea lanterns once again. And then we are going to place a magenta glass here, a light blue glass here, and an orange glass here. And we will place black concrete like this. So it's kind of visually interesting. Then we will hang, or rather, first of all, we have to place a row of black concrete extending from the top, which we can then place a lantern underneath here and here. And then we will divide this area up by placing smooth quartz slabs here in these positions. Next, we are going to add item frames here, 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 and here, here, and here, just like this. And we will place different colourful potions inside of the item frames. I've kind of went with a rainbow effect myself. We can then place flower pots in front of each one of these, or not. You don't have to place flower pots if you don't like. We can also place candles as well, some different coloured ones, but this is what I'm going with. Next, we will leave a gap of 1 in front of our smooth quartz slabs and place a row of black concrete that corresponds to them. Then we will place 1, 2, 3 end rods like this with heavy weighted pressure plates on top of the end rods. Now all I have to do is turn off the lights. Perfect. And with that final detail added, ladies and gentlemen, we have officially completed this tutorial. However, this video is not over. We must now add our nightclub into our city. I think that for the time being, we are going to move the taxi rank just elsewhere in the city, put our nightclub here instead, and I think that we are going to have to do a rather large formatting of the center of the city. This entire place is a mess. We need to sort this out. And that is that, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope that you have enjoyed this video. Please do remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Click that little bell next to the subscription button to ensure that you get all my videos sent directly to your sub box. If you would like to make anything else by me, please check the description below for the mini city builds playlist. We have over 100 builds in there for you to enjoy. Alternatively, the sidebar, hopefully the next upcoming video, YouTube, or just check the channel. Consider becoming a channel member today and you will gain access to a cool avatar next to your name, some unique emojis, and access to my mini city design wheel containing every single build that has been added to Mini City to date. This is well over 100 builds, all chronologically ordered. Java edition only. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.